Okay. Good morning, everyone. Today is Monday morning, May 9th, 2022. And call to order the Select Board meeting pursuant to Governor Baker's June 16th, 2021 order, extending certain provisions of the open meeting law, Mass General Laws, Chapter 30A, Section 18, and an extension to allow for remote participation until July 15th, 2022. This May 9th, 2022 meeting will be conducted remotely via participation by the board. We're also granting Westwood Media the right to record this meeting, and we'll get right into our short meeting this morning. First, under the chairman's update, we would like to remind you about the Memorial Day Parade. It is back after a 2-year hiatus due to the pandemic. It'll be obviously on Monday, Memorial Day, which this year happens to be May 30th. It starts at 10 a.m. at Town Hall. It will continue down High Street until it reaches the new cemetery, where we'll have the Memorial Day ceremony right there in the new cemetery. Town staff and volunteers will be busy placing flags and planting flowers on all veterans' graves in the new cemetery and the old cemetery the week before Memorial Day. For more information on how you can help regarding the parade and the ceremony, as well as planting flowers, please contact Town Hall over the next few weeks. Under our scheduled action, well, this is always a nice day, as so they say, but Mr. Hearn can attest to that, and Mr. Gotti's going to find out, and soon Ms. Cummings will find out as well. Mary Ann, welcome. I know I didn't get a chance to see you yet, but we did such a good job on the FinCom for all those years. I know you do a great job here. So let's do the reorganization of the Select Board. Every year we rotate, because there are 3 of us. We continue to rotate the chair of the board, and this year is no exception. So, Mr. Gotti, I'm going to make, I think, Mary Ann, you'll have to make that first motion to nominate Mr. Rob Gotti to serve as chair for the upcoming year.
So moved.
Okay, and I will second that. All in favor?
Roll call, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. Mr. Blank?
Aye.
Mr. Gotti?
Aye.
And I vote aye as well. Second motion. Mr. Gotti, I think you can make this motion as well.
Okay. I move to nominate Michael Walsh as clerk for the upcoming year.
I second that motion.
Okay. Mr. Gotti?
Aye.
Mr. Blank?
Aye.
And I vote aye as well. Finally, a third nomination to congratulate Mary Ann LeBlanc Cummings on her election and to nominate her to obtain the role of third member.
I'll make that motion.
Okay, and I will second it out of necessity. And Mr. Gotti?
Aye.
Mr. Blank?
Aye.
And I vote aye as well. Well, that ends my time having to conduct this meeting. Mr. Gotti, you are now in charge for the rest of the meeting.
Well, let me say thank you to you, Mr. Walsh. Welcome, Mary Ann, and look forward to a very productive year together. Okay, so the next thing that we need to do is look at our meeting dates from May through December. So I don't know if the two of you have had an opportunity to look at that.
I did. I'll speak first if you don't mind. The only conflict that I have, Tish, would be the week of August 29th. I will actually be away that week. But other than that, I had a chance to go through, and I did not have any other conflicts whatsoever at this time. How about you, Mary Ann? Any luck?
Yeah, so as noted, July 18th, I have a conflict with that date, as well as August 8th.
So Tish, if I can suggest, based on probably timeline for anything in the fall, can we just move the 2 August meetings up a week? So it's the 1st and the 22nd?
That works for me.
Okay, let's just check here.
Folks, I just want to
Yeah.
let you know that I'm going to be out of town and out of reach on the June 21st meeting, but you should still have the meeting without me.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm okay with the August 1st, and you said the
August 22nd would be the alternate. Yeah.
Yeah, that should be fine as well. Okay.
Okay, perfect.
Excellent.
I'll make that change. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good.
Mr. Chair, just to be clear, I think Ms. LeBlanc, did you say July 18th? year
Yes,
conflict? Okay.
yes.
So I think that's one more meeting that we need to,
Up a week.
Okay, so that would make that the 11th of July.
That's fine with me.
Michael, that okay with you?
It appears to be yes.
Okay, great.
Excellent.
Excellent. Thank you.
And Tish, you'll send us the new list when you get it
I
updated.
will. I'll update and get it all to you.
Thanks.
Okay, as we move on, we have Chief Silva here to talk about a grant, community impact grant. So we're looking to approve the acceptance of a community compact grant for technology recently awarded to the Westwood Police Department. This award will be used to replace and or enhance the in-fleet technology for the town's patrol and investigative vehicles. Chief Silva, would you like to talk a little bit about this?
I don't show Chief on.
Oh,
we do have
okay.
Lieutenant Vinci.
We have Lieutenant Vinci, sorry.
I'm sorry.
Morning.
Lieutenant Vinci, would you like to speak to it?
Sure. So we submitted that grant to the state for the purchase of computers for the police cruisers, as well as printers, so that we could make all of our fleet completely compatible with e-ticketing, which will improve, time spent on the side of the road on a motor vehicle stop. It will do away with legibility issues of some citations officers write. So it's a good program, and it's really updated our cruisers and got them to where they need to be. So we were happy to receive that grant.
And if I recall correctly, this grant is for $58,218. Is that right?
That is correct. Yes.
Okay. All right. So can I get a motion to accept the grant?
Yes, I'm sure our everyone watching will be so happy to know the police can cite you right away. So yes, Officer, I'm happy to take the grant money. I move that the select board accept the community compact grant for technology, the $58,218 as awarded to the Westwood Police Department.
Okay,
I second that.
Okay.
great. Roll call vote. Ms. LeBlanc Cummings,
Aye.
Mr. Walsh,
Aye.
and I vote aye as well.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, sir.
if I just may, it should be evident, but just to make sure that everyone understands, this is a great opportunity that our departments take advantage of these grants and that we're awarded the grants because this is less capital requests that the departments make to the community. Thank you, Lieutenant.
Thank you, Lieutenant Vinci.
Thank you.
Okay, the next item on the agenda is to review the memorandum agreement between the town and the United Food and Commercial Workers Union, Local 1445. for
Mr. Chairman, if I may,
Yes, sir.
I'm going to recuse myself from this matter.
Very good. Chris, you can text Pat when we are able to bring him back in.
Yes, I will.
Okay, this is for fiscal year 2023. And Tish, do we have Joan with us today?
We do. Joan's on the call.
Excellent. Welcome, Joan.
Hi, everyone.
Can-
So this is a very straightforward agreement with our DPW union that for a 1-year extension of their memorandum of agreement of their contract. No other contract language changes, but a COLA consistent with what the board approved in the town meeting voted at our first meeting in May. So it's a cost of living adjustment effective 7/1/23.
Excellent. So can I get a motion to accept or sign the memorandum?
Yeah, I move that the select board sign the memorandum of agreement between the town of Westwood and the United Food and Commercial Workers Union, Local 1445, for the fiscal year 2023.
I second that.
Okay, let's get a vote. Ms. LeBlanc Cummings,
Aye.
Mr. Walsh,
Aye.
and I vote aye as well.
Thank you, Joan.
Thank you all.
Thank you, Joan.
Thank you, Joan.
Thank you.
Okay, the next thing on our agenda is to consider a request for the 7th annual run for a veteran 5-mile road race beginning in Norwood, running through Westwood on this coming Saturday, May 14th, 2022, which begins at 10 a.m. starting at Norwood High School. Mr. Jim Henry is the coordinator for the 7th annual run, and all net proceeds for this event will be donated to the Run for a Vet, which aids local veterans and their families. This year, we will honor First Lieutenant Richard Hilberg, United States Army retired, who is served in Vietnam and was awarded the Silver Star by the President of the United States. The race will be run in memory of U.S. Army veteran Frederick McGuire, who served in Iraq with the 182nd Sapper Company. The goal of this race is to aid local veterans who are suffering financially, as well as promote the sport of running. In the past 3 years, we were able to donate funds to the families in need of auto repairs, provide temporary housing for a military widow, provide job placement for unemployed veterans, and cover funeral costs for another. The road race will take place this coming Saturday, as I said, May 14th at 10 a.m. And it finishes back at Norwood High School. It's a 5-mile route, mostly in Norwood and a few streets in Westwood as follows. All right, they will be on Oak Street, Pond Street, Clabber Tree Street, Winter Street. Mr. Henry has been working with Officer Steve Conley on the road race details and does not anticipate any issues with the proposed route. Are there any questions from the select board? Marianne, any questions? Michael?
So I assume Lieutenant Vinci is here to assume this role of answering the questions too, but we've done this several times. There's been no interruptions to traffic except for a couple of few-minute closures, right? Between like 10 and 10:45.
Yes, that's correct. We expect the runners to hit Westwood probably about 10:15, 10:10. And then, it won't be full road closures. We'll just hold traffic on the one lane where the runners are running. And then they proceed up Oak to Pond to Clapper Tree to Winter. The one wrinkle this year is when we had not got the detail requests as of last week. So I went into our system and just checked other details, or when I was looking for those detail requests, I noticed that there was a request for Temple Beth David for a bar mitzvah at 10 a.m. So Tish had been in touch with someone over there, and we're going to try to do our best to work with them to make sure that people can get to where they're going, and that the runners stay safe at the same time. So.
Great. Thank you.
Okay.
One further question, Lieutenant. Have we
Sure.
confirmed that the partial closure of the roads will not interfere with any potential emergency response?
Yes, that was part of it, that the emergency vehicles will have access at all times. And that will be done via communication through portable radios if the fire department and or we need to get through somewhere. So
Great.
that's always the way, just to make sure that we don't interrupt services to people.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. I move that the select board approve the 7th annual Run for Veterans 5-mile road race to take place at 10 a.m. on Saturday, May 14th, beginning and ending at Norwood High School, with parts of the 5-mile race that come through Westwood, including Oak, Pond, Clapwood Tree, and Winter. And the approval is in conformance with any requirements by the public safety officer.
I second that.
Good. All right, let's get a vote. Ms. LeBlanc Cummings,
Aye.
Mr. Walsh,
Hi.
and I vote aye as well. Good luck to all with the race. I hope you have great weather and you raise lots of money.
Thank you, everybody. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, next we have some appointments to boards. We have someone for the Recreation Committee, Teresa Laham. She submitted her resume and statement of interest, which I believe you've had the opportunity to review. Chris Coleman, Rich Adams, our rec director, and the Rec Commission Chair, Ann Delaney, have all met with Ms. Laham and unanimously recommended her for appointment. So you may recognize that name, as her husband serves on the FinCom, and would like to welcome her and see if she has anything she would like to say.
I just thank you guys for this opportunity. I'm really excited for to work with the Park and Rec group.
Well, we appreciate you stepping up to do so.
Thank you.
Do either of my colleagues have questions?
No, I do see that Mr. Adams is attending as well. So thank you, Rick, for joining us this morning. I know you make a great decision. So I'm unless you want to add anything, I'm happy to make a motion to appoint Teresa.
No, she has my full support. Absolutely.
Excellent. Thank you. Okay, I move that the select board appoint Teresa Lehan as a member of the Recreation Commission with a term to expire on June 30th, 2025.
I second that.
Okay. Ms. LeBlanc Cummings,
Aye.
Mr. Walsh,
Aye.
and I vote aye as well. Thank you again for stepping up to do so, and good luck.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Congratulations,
Thank
Teresa.
you.
Okay, let's see here. I think the last item of business is just the meeting minutes from our April meeting. Obviously, Mary Ann cannot weigh in on these, but I didn't have anything other than a few just minor typo or, language things. There was not a whole lot else. Michael, I don't know if you had any changes.
I did not have any changes.
Very good.
So I move that the select board approve the April 11th select board meeting minutes as written.
And I will second that out of necessity.
Okay.
Mr. Walsh,
Aye.
and I vote aye as well.
Abstaining.
I think that ends our scheduled agenda. Mr. Coleman, am I missing anything?
No, Mr. Chair, you've covered all bases.
Excellent. So then I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
Yes, I will do that motion. I just want to say our next select board meeting will be on May 23rd at 6 o'clock, still via Zoom. And with that, I will make a motion to adjourn this select board meeting of May 9th.
I second that.
Ms. LeBlanc Cummings,
Aye.
Mr. Walsh,
Aye.
and I vote aye as well. We are adjourned. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a great day.